Hey, hey, good morning and welcome everyone. Welcome. Where are all of my aspiring virtual assistants? Oh my goodness, come on in here. Where are all my people? All right, and happy Wednesday. Oh my goodness, today is Wednesday the 13th. We're almost in the middle of the month, you guys. I cannot believe this. So, welcome again to the second episode of our VA Mastery Series. I'm so excited about this. So, if you're thinking about starting a career as a virtual assistant, whether, whatever your situation is, you could be a mama that is looking to make some extra money, or maybe you're a full-time 9 to 5er, you're looking to transition, whatever the case may be, maybe you're looking for something different, right? Well, you are in the right place. And today we are actually going to be covering the initial steps to launching your VA journey. So I'm really, really excited. This is the second episode in the series. We're going to have, this series is going to go on and on every single week, every Wednesday here in the collective at 10 a.m. Eastern time. So we're going to actually take it step by step on how to get yourself set up as a virtual assistant. Alrighty. So very exciting. So before we get started, I just wanted to say, if you're here, say hello. Tell me in the comments if you're here, where are you tuning in from? I'm here from my home office in Central New York on a beautiful day. And I see some people rolling in here. Awesome. I'm also live on Instagram. And I am live on YouTube as well. I'm just going to turn off the notifications on my phone so that I can totally concentrate on what I'm doing here. But so if you're watching live, give me a hashtag live in the comments. Oh, yep. And I see our team is letting us know we're live, everyone. Thank you for tagging everyone. Because sometimes, sometimes in the groups or whatever, it just doesn't get pushed out and everyone doesn't see it. And I definitely understand that a lot of people can't view the live, and that's okay. And that's why we have the replays. So, which is very, very cool. So if you're here live, give me a hashtag live. Good morning. I see a hashtag live, and I see watching from the Philippines. Good morning to you. And if you're catching the replay, just give me a hashtag replay. That'll just give me an idea of, whether or not I like to kind of see who gets to hop on the lives to see if it's a good time for everyone, because you can always make adjustments, right? And if you're new to my page, give me a hashtag new, because I would love to reach out and network with you and get to know you a little bit better. All righty. So, all right. So I'm just going to introduce myself. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Jodi Marvin. I am an operations consultant, and I'm a certified business strategist. And I also train naturally organized women to build virtual assistant empires that they love right from the comfort of home. It's something that I did years ago, and I will never look back. I absolutely love what I do. And I am just going to pop up. Let me see here. There we go. All right. So now before we get started, I just wanted to mention a couple things. There's a lot of exciting things going on in the collective. And I just want to make sure that I'm mentioning those. All righty. So the doors to my all new Virtual Assistant Accelerator certification program are open. So exciting. And they have been open since last Thursday. So I held a free masterclass last Thursday. Went very well. It had a lot of great information in it. And I announced that I was opening the doors to my certification, my VA certification program. Well, those are going to be closing tonight. And the live VA Accelerator certification program will be kicking off on Monday, March 18th. It's going to be a live 8-week program that includes tons of extras, like there's going to be 8 weeks of group coaching. Not only, first of all, there's going to be 8 weekly live sessions or lessons in the program. And then there's going to be additional 8 weeks of group coaching. So the live sessions will take place on Monday evenings at 7 p.m. Eastern time. And then the group coaching will be on Thursday evenings. So that'll give all the participants time to, soak in the material, take some action, do some implementation, and then come on Thursdays with questions. All right. So these are strategically placed so that we have time to do the implementation in this program so that you will be, ready to go. Right. So what else you're going to get in the VA Accelerator program is there's a private community. You'll have lifetime access to the course recordings. There's going to be VA templates, checklists, cheat sheets. There's also going to be little mini tutorials, recordings, and little workbooks that go with those. There's tons of bonuses. This is really going to be, you packed full of information and resources. And it's going to be everything that you need to, become a certified virtual assistant. And when I say certified, I mean, it's the real deal. It's a certification. It's an accredited program, and it's accredited through the ACOP, which is the Accreditation Council for Online Programs. So when you complete the VA Accelerator program, you will be an accredited certified virtual assistant. And that's included in the VA Accelerator program that's kicking off on March 18th. So if you'd like more info on that, let me know, because that's coming up on Monday, and the doors are closing tonight. So just comment Accelerator, and we'll get you the information to all of that. Alrighty, let me just go check my comments here and make sure that. Good morning. Good morning. Great to see all of you here. All right, so I'm also currently running a fantastic giveaway for some lucky aspiring VA to win the entire VA Accelerator program that I just mentioned, which is valued at $497, which means you can get your VA accreditation at no cost to you. All right. It's kind of like a scholarship type thing. All right. So the giveaway is running now until Friday, March 15th. All right. And the winner will be announced on March 15th. So if you haven't gotten your entries in yet, then I would encourage you to go get that done ASAP. You have a couple more days. And if you would like information on the giveaway, just comment giveaway below, and we'll get you the link to that and get you all squared away there too. All right. Okay. One other thing is the replays to last week's VA Masterclass are coming down. I don't know if you were able to attend the Thursday Masterclass, but that was a free Masterclass. There's a workbook with it. Had great tips on how to become a VA, and all of the replays and the workbook are going away tonight. So if you haven't had a chance to watch that, now is your chance. Alrighty. Okay, awesome. So let's get started on this very exciting path. Today we're talking about how to become a virtual assistant as a beginner, right? How do you even start? And I've had a lot of people come to me and say, I don't even know where to begin. And even experienced folks that had, and women who have, they have the skills, they know what they want to do, they know what they want to offer, and they still are kind of stuck. Like they don't know what the first step is. What do I do first, right? So the first thing I always recommend is to assess and build your skills, right? You have to have skills in order to go out there and, offer your services, right? So that's the first thing that I'm going to tell you to do is first, let's assess and build your skills. So this is what I want you to ask yourself. Are you organized? Are you good at communication? Maybe you're tech savvy. Maybe you like doing, email marketing and setting up sales funnels, things like that, right? So these are our key skills for a virtual assistant. And I see Emily joined us over on Instagram. Good morning, Emily. Thank you for being here. So, for example, if you're organized, maybe you'll excel in managing tasks and deadlines, right? Or if you're a strong communicator, you'll build great relationships with clients. If you're tech savvy, you can handle online tools and resources with no problem. And there's tons of different variations when I'm talking about being tech savvy, right? The masterclass that I just held on Thursday, it had a list of all the different services that can be offered, and there's just so many. That's why the world of virtual assistants is so amazing. There's just so many opportunities, and virtual assistants are so needed. Good morning, great to have you here. All right, it's so nice to see everyone rolling in. Tell me where you're coming in from. Yes, awesome. So again, for those of you that are just rolling in, we're just talking about how to become a virtual assistant as a beginner. All right. And the first thing that we just said is to assess your skills. All right. We need to know what skills we have, what services can we go out and offer, right? So again, if you're tech savvy, you can handle these online tools, not a problem. And to build these skills, now you may already have these, but if you want to build them, this is what I would recommend. So if you're looking to build your organization skills, what you want to do is you're going to want to practice makes progress, right? So for organizational skills, try creating a system for your daily tasks, and even if they're just your personal ones. And you would do that using things like Trello. There's Asana. I'm an Asana girl, but I also love Trello. Trello is a great tool. But you need to find a way to manage your tasks, right? And to stay on top of your tasks. So I would recommend, making sure that your organizational skills are right up there. So just start practicing. Create a system for your daily tasks, right? And pretend like they're for your client. How would you set them up? to organize yourself, right? Or your client. Number 2 is communication skills. So, so important. And what you can do is there are so many ways to practice your your communication skills. Now, one of them is to join maybe, how about a public speaking club? There's Toastmasters all over the place, right? There's also, you could start a blog, or you can hone your writing, or you can do role playing with friends or peers or colleagues or classmates or whatever. Yes. So, and there's also, again, you can Google these things. There are so many different YouTube tutorials and things like that to really increase your communication skills. Number 3 is your tech skills. Now, the best way to do this, if you're not a super techie person, but you're interested in maybe providing tech, or it depends on what kind of VA. If you want to specialize somewhere in your VA role, right? So now, if you want to provide tech, of course, you're going to have to learn this stuff, right? So there's online courses, there's, and then there are different platforms. There's Coursera, there's Udemy, there's, oh my gosh, there's so many different, there's YouTube tutorials, there's courses and coaching programs. So it's really, really important. All right. So then what you're going to want to do is just familiar yourself with essential tools. All right. So, and when I say that, I'm talking about for document management, learning Google Suite, or some people like Microsoft Office. I'm a Google Suite girl. I love Google is just amazing. I just love their shared docs and their shared spreadsheets, and just use the heck out of them. So, and what you can do is to familiarize yourself with these essential tools. Just start creating some mock spreadsheets. Create some documents, share them, and also create some presentations. You have Google Slides, right? Google Slides. And just practice and share those documents and see what it feels like to be able to share and to be in the document at the same time, in real time, collaborating with someone. Alrighty. Yes. So now for project tracking, we just kind of talked about this a little bit earlier. What we want to do is use something like Trello or Asana, right? Now, Trello has a free version. Asana has a free version. So, it's super easy to just get them set up and just practice. Practice makes progress. So what you can do is just set up a mock project and just create task lists and explore all the features. It's going to be really important because, you may find a client who doesn't have any systems set up, right? You're going to want to recommend these systems to a client, because these systems are so important. Not only are they important for our clients, they're important for ourselves, right? I know that if I didn't have a task list with my due dates on it, I would be lost. I really would. So it's really super important. So just, practice, set up some mock projects and things like that. And, just really, increase your skills in that area. Now for client meetings, you're going to want to get comfortable with some kind of, video conferencing tool. There's Zoom, there's Google Meet. I like both of them. I'm using a software right now. It's not really, you can use it for collaboration. I've used it for certain things where I've had to do some recordings, but I'm on StreamYard right now. StreamYard is best for streaming live, right? But you can also record in there, and you can invite guests on if you had to do like a whatever, if you want to do some, role playing or something like that. It's an awesome tool. All right. And it's really super easy. Once you're done in StreamYard, they have a tool where you can clip your recording and just make, other recordings out of it for either social or, whatever you want to do. But StreamYard is another great tool. So I want to give you an actionable takeaway from what I just told you. Okay. What we just discussed here. So what I'd like you to do is just spend, a set amount of time each day for the next week exploring and practicing with these tools. Whatever your schedule looks like, it's going to be unique for all of us, but just go ahead and spend some time. I don't know. Do you have 15 minutes? Maybe you have 30 minutes, maybe an hour, just for the next week, just looking at these tools and really practicing with them. Okay. If you're serious about becoming a VA, it's going to be really, really important to know these tools, because you're going to need those in your everyday work when you're working with clients. Now I want to talk to you about the importance of networking, because networking it's crucial in the VA world. Now there's different online communities like the one that you're in right now, like the collective here, and they're great. They're great for networking, collaborating, finding clients, right? Networking with other VAs and where you can brainstorm and, just kind of inspire each other. And then I want to make sure that you do not overlook in-person networking. All right. It's very, very important to have that in person. I mean, virtual is great. Definitely explore that, but don't forget about the in-person networking. And you can do things like local business meetups. There's Chamber of Commerce events, and there's tons of professional groups, which are excellent places to start. So here's another actionable takeaway for you. All right. And this is in regards to networking. So I'm going to give you, let me see, four. I'm going to give you four actionable takeaways from networking. All right. So number one, and if you have a notepad, write this down. Okay. I want you to find a local networking group today and put their next meeting on your calendar. All right. And really plan to attend that. Number two is to prepare a short introduction about yourself and about your VA services. What are you going to be offering? All right. And again, you have to do your assessment that we talked about when we first started the live here. So you're going to do a self-assessment. What skills do you have? What services can you offer? And then you need to write a short introduction about yourself, kind of like an elevator pitch, so that when someone asks you, you can tell them what you do, right? So number three is to find VA related or women business Facebook communities and really start engaging in these groups and becoming aware of what VA opportunities are out there. So, just go out there, look for three groups and just start engaging in those groups. If you see, you can respond to comments, you can ask questions, and, and I would even challenge you further to respond to any opportunities that you may feel already you're feeling aligned with those already. Like if you are feeling very confident in your skills and you see someone post a VA job opening or a VA opportunity, respond to that and see what happens and go from there. Right. It's never too early to start networking, and and you may never feel ready. Right. So I would, that's a challenge for you this week, that I'm challenging you to do that. All right. So, and I want you to remember that, the goal is to really just make some connections and learn from others and offer value, not just selling, right? We want to create relationships and we want to offer value. So, all righty. And that is what I have for you today. So as we wrap up today's episode, just remember that, becoming a VA starts with understanding your skills. It starts with getting familiar with the essential tools and really building your network. Those are the three main things that you can do to get started as a VA today. All right. So I see, somebody else is joining us. Hello. Good morning. Thank you so much for being here. All righty. So now I'm going to ask you, what action are you going to take today to start or advance your VA journey? I'd love to hear it. I'd love to hear it in the comments. Is there anybody that plans on implementing any of the actions from today's series? I would love to hear it. All right. Awesome. Yes. So I'm going to remind you, are you ready? So we want to make connections. We want to learn from others. We want to offer value. Yes, we do. And we want to understand our skills. We want to get familiar with all the familiar tools and build your network. All right. So go on out there, join some networking groups, really engage. And you know what? It's never going to be the right time, right? So just do it. All right. So I hope to see you in the next episode. We're going to be here every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern here in the collective, talking about the VA journey. How do I start my VA business? Or if I do have a VA business, how do I level that up a little bit more, right? Well, we're going to have that happening every single Wednesday, jumping right in. Yes, absolutely. That's the way you do it, really, because kind of like with any business, you never really feel ready, right? But if you see an opportunity, I mean, what's the worst thing that's going to happen? They're going to say no, right? And that's going to get you into practice in collaborating and networking. And before you know it, you're going to have your first client. And you're going to be like, oh my goodness, here I go, right? Here's my journey. All right. Very good. So those are the tips that I have today, all about how to start a VA business, a VA service, if you're a beginner. All righty. So I hope that you're going to take action this week. And I just want to wrap things up. Yes, you never feel ready. And I love our collaboration too. I love it so much. Yes. All right. So I'm just going to wrap things up today, just telling you how excited that I am to be serving all of you aspiring virtual assistants as your go-to mentor, VA mentor. Yeah, this is my true passion. Reminder again that the VA masterclass from last Thursday, those videos and the workbook are coming down tonight. So if you haven't watched them, go binge watch that today. I think it's like an hour masterclass. And our VA Accelerator certification program is kicking off on Monday. So exciting. The cart for that is still open. The doors are still open to that class. It's going to be an 8-week cycle, and it won't be offered again until later in the year. So if you want in, I would just type in Accelerator down below and I will get you the link to that. I haven't tried joining a public speaking club. Must try. Yes, absolutely. We have a local Toastmaster here right in our little town, right? So yeah. And they also have some really great tutorials online. And I've been seeing some new ones coming through my feed. There's this really great guy who talks about how to speak and tell your story. So there's just there's so many ways to learn nowadays that they're really just a lot of opportunities to learn, which is really cool. So, okay. So that is it for today. We're going to wrap things up. So until next time, keep reaching for your goals, nurturing your ambitions, and remember that every step you take is a step closer to the life that you envision. All right. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.